Hello! Today I will be playing more Library of Runa. I know I scheduled Omori, but I'm feeling like this one instead. Today, we'll be doing more invitations, but first I did get a couple of key pages that I wanted to check out. Oops. Yeah. Don't think I'm gonna be getting rid of Bamboo Hatted Kim for now, but... Maybe I can make it stronger with this. Effect bleed. Plus 3 damage. Invitations fun, especially Star of the City invitations. Yeah, welcome in Kimi, welcome in me. I might replace Bamboo Hatted Kim with this. And then just give this Singular Strike Unrelenting. Oh, but Swordplay of the Homeland. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll finally be getting rid of Eugen? And build a new deck. It can wait. Let's go with number 3 now. Crying Children. Oh, don't tell me I have another very slow fight ahead. 2 acts, apparently.
이번에 발생한 뒤틀림. 우는 아이는 피아니스트만큼은 아니지만 꽤 큰 피해를 내고 있어.
The most recent case of the distortion, the Crying Children. It's not quite comparable to the pianist, but the damage it's caused is still rather severe.
우는 아이는 뒷골목이 아니라 V사 둥지에서 발생한 개체이기에
Since the Crying Children appeared in V Corp's nest, not the back streets, multiple associations are troubled.
부장님, 현재까지 사상자가 몇 명이라고
Director, could you remind us how many casualties it has caused?
8만여 명쯤 된다는군.
It amounts to 80,000 as of now. Really? The Crying Children did that much?
그래도 30만 명을 쓸어버린 피아니스트보다는 낫네요.
That's still better than Pianist, which took 300,000 lives in one fell swoop.
아니, 피아니스트보다 심각한 일이다.
Not quite. This is in fact more severe than the Pianist.
부구 뒷골목 거주 지역을 초토화한 피아니스트와는 다르게
While the Pianist only annihilated the residential area of the back streets of District 9, the Crying Children struck the nest, which makes this case especially critical.
그래. 무엇보다 안전해야 할 둥지니.
Yeah, the nest is supposed to be the safest place of all.
그것보다 샤오. 언제 왔어?
Oh, hey there, Zhao. When did you come in?
일과도 비상이 걸려서 말이야. 이과의 의견을 들어보러 왔다.
Section 1 is on high alert, you see. I'm here to ask what Section 2 thinks of this matter.
샤오 부장님도 솔직하지 못하네요.
Come on, be honest, Director Zhao.
세실.
Cecil? Oh, I see.
어쨌든 협회장의 눈초리가 따갑겠군.
Anyway, the president of our association must be looking daggers at our backs.
메이. 현재까지 보고받은 우는 아이에
May I
대한
give a
정보를
briefing on the information we've gathered about the Crying Children so far?
네. 우는 아이의 원형으로 추정 중인 필립은 새벽
Yes, sir,
사무소의
Philip. The man who is
해결사였습니다.
suspected to be the origin of the Crying Children was a fixer working at Dawn Office.
새벽 사무소는 V사 둥지에 있는 4등
Dawn Office was a grade 4
사무소였고요.
office located in Nest V.
리우 협회 직속 사무소로 구성이나 실적도
It was an
나쁘지
associate office
않았습니다.
affiliated with the Liu and showed decent performance with a fair lineup.
그러고 보니 그곳에 살바도르가 있지.
That reminds me, isn't that where Salvador was?
맞습니다.
That is correct.
한때 잘 나가긴 했어도 이제는
He used to be a hotshot in his prime, though he's only a washed-up old man now.
그보다 중요한 건 새벽 사무소는
Going back to the
도서관에서
briefing, the
모든
Dawn
해결사를
office has
사망하고
closed business after all of its fixtures died in the library.
단한 명, 필립만 빼고 말이죠.
Except for one, Philip.
필립은 5급 해결사였습니다. 살아남은 필립은
Philip was a grade 5 fixer. Being the only survivor,
찾아갔고
Philip paid a visit to Wedge office, partner of Dawn office.
쇠기 사무소도 도서관에 먹혔지.
Then the Wedge office fell victim to the library.
지금 이야기만 들어서는 알 수 있는 게 없는데 너무
There's too little we can
과학적인가?
deduce from the story so far. Isn't it too speculative to assume that Philip is the crying children?
그저 추측이라고만 생각할 수 없는 게
Actually, there's some evidence to back this up.
도서관 근처에서 어떤 대리석 조각상 하나가 울고 있는 걸 본
A fixer allegedly witnessed a marble
합니다.
statue crying near the library.
우는 소리가 저 멀리서도 들렸다고 하니 한참을
According to them, the sound of wailing could be
겁니다.
heard from afar, so I suspect it spent quite some time crying loudly.
그리고 조각상은 점점 형태가 변하더니
Then the statue's shape began shifting.
설마 필립으로 돌아온 건가?
Don't tell me, it turned into Philip?
예, 완전하지는 않았지만 목격한
Apparently,
해결사가
yes.
기억하고
Although
있는
the transformation was imperfect, the
거기서 나와 있는
eyewitness account had
필립의
striking
모습을
similarities to
일치하는
Philip's
부분이
appearance as listed
있었습니다.
in official documents.
하지만 그 형체를 갖춘 것의 피부나 옷 재질,
However, the entity's skin, clothes, and everything, it was all composed of wax, according to what they saw.
인간이 아니었군.
That thing wasn't human.
그리고 필립은 의사 동지에 있는 자신의 사무소로
Afterwards, Philip
돌아와
returned to where the Dawn office was. Another wail could be heard from that location for quite a while.
얼마 지나지 않아 새벽 사무소를 제외한 주변
Not long after that, it started destroying everything around it, except for the Dawn office.
하지만 보고받은 모습에서는 전혀 원형의 모습을 찾아볼 수가 없네.
I couldn't see a single feature that resembles Philip from the reports describing its appearance there, though.
모습이 변하는 뒤틀림들도 많으니 그런 류가 아니었을까
Some
싶습니다.
cases of the distortion can change their form, so perhaps this was one such case.
어렵네. 샤오, 어떻게 생각해?
This is a tricky one. What do you think, Zhao?
확신이 서진 않지만 가능성은
Even though it's not crystal clear, it is plausible.
도서관으로 시선이 쏠릴 수밖에 없기도 하고
I can't help but suspect the library. We know nothing about the reason it distorted the way it did.
역시 그렇겠지.
I guess, yeah.
이 일로 V사에서 리우 협회 전체를
V
고용했다.
Corp has hired Liu Association as a whole regarding this matter.
뒤틀림과 관계 있어 보이는 모든 것을 습득하거나
They request us to acquire any and everything that appears to be related to the distortion or dispose of it if the situation does not allow it.
당분간 도서관에도 인력을 집중적으로 배치.
Many of our workforce will be allocated for tasks regarding the library for a while.
날개로부터 의뢰니 협회장이나
The
지부장
president and branch leaders must have lapped up this request since Wing made it.
한동안 도시의 모든 골목마다 피바람이
Every street in the
몰아치는
city is going to be a violent mess for some time.
이과는 어디서부터 시작할 예정이지?
Where is Section 2 going to begin?
우리는 당연히 도서관부터 시작하려고 해.
We're starting out by investigating the library first, naturally. Of course, that won't be the only thing we'll be working on with our manpower.
일과는 어때요?
What about Section 1?
일과는 협회장이 지목한 우누나이 소가.
Section 1 will start with eliminating the crying children as the president directed.
지금 당장 급한 불부터 꺼야겠지.
It's the most urgent matter that needs to be taken care of right now.
처음부터 고생이 많아.
You're taking tough work right from the get-go. I'm sure you won't have trouble handling it, Zhao, but still, be careful.
노예 부장님도 참 협력 사무소들도
You're such a love bird, Director Lowell. There's quite a few associate offices to help them out, so it should be fine.
게다가 샤오 부장님께서 나서는 거니 전혀 걱정할 것 없죠.
Besides, we're talking about the Maiden of Iron herself. There's absolutely nothing to worry about.
그런 모습이 되어서도 인간이었던 기억은 남아 있는 건가?
Is he still keeping the memories he had as a human even after turning into that?
자신의 과거를 이야기하는 환상체도 여럿 있었으니까.
There are several abnormalities that would talk about their own past too. It's not entirely impossible for it to happen.
하긴 나머지 녀석들도 대화 정도는
Yeah,
할수
fair. The others
있었지.
I've seen in here could talk to an extent.
다시 보는
Rewatching this scene
장면이지만
doesn't feel any better.
좋진 않. 저렇게까지 무너질 줄은 몰랐거든. 나름
I didn't
잘
expect him to break down so
극복했다고
badly.
생각했으니까.
Thought he did an okay job overcoming his flaws.
그럴 수 있었을지도 몰라.
Maybe he could have succeeded.
하지만 아무리 좋은 능력이 있어도
However, no matter how capable you may be, you will still fall if you don't hold on to your way with an upright mindset.
원래부터 불안정한 사람이었으니 더
He should have been
조심했어야
especially extra cautious not to succumb to the unstable side he always had.
그런 거군.
That's how it is, huh? Okay, Leo's section 2. They're gonna inflict as much burn as they can, aren't they? Offensive dice gain power at emotion level 3 or above. Got it. No? Alright. They're nothing special, but they are just strong. Alright. Two to 7, 1 to 2. Thanks. Three to 7, 3 to 7. Okay. Let's target this guy in the back then. Let's see. Yeah, that should work fine. Four to 9, 6 to 10. Okay, let's see how this goes. Staggered. That should make it a little bit easier to deal with. Let's take care of the frontmost one now. Two to 6, 4 to 8, 3 to 8. Didn't use key. You have no emotion level. But I should have someone deal with that. Okay. Okay. Staggered, nice. Get out of here. Anyone have a 3 cost page? Okay, let's use it for that. Perfect. This guy should be the target. Should probably do one more, just to make sure. Okay. Damn. There we go. You're not doing okay there. Okay. That's not good. You are at emotion level 2. Got it. You're still the target. Sharp nails. Yes. You're at emotion level 3, I don't like that. Or the family. Okay. Okay, you're done. Two more. Both at emotion level 3. Okay. staggered, nice. Staggered, not nice. Damn. Well, nice knowing you. Bye. Well, this doesn't bode well. This does not bode well. Anyways, chances of me being able to do this. Here's a hint, they're not high. Okay, let's start by well, the prescripts you. Overthrow. Yikes. Hi, welcome in, Ina. Welcome, welcome. We're definitely going to lose this. How's the start of the city welcoming you? It normally kills everyone. Oh no, I've been doing fine so far, but now it's not going great. You. Let's see. something like that. So the League Association is really pounding me in. Just lurk. If you want any advice, just ask and I'll try to help. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the lurk. Okay. I really can't counter this guy, huh? Try my best. Love how the auto text transformed into Summit Lane's Chandelier Association is really counting me in, so Leo Association is really pounding me in. Oh, that's funny. And yeah. Favorite thorns? What is a Summit Lane Chandelier Association? I don't know. I bet that is a canard tier association whose job is changing chandeliers. Yeah, maybe. So, the odd thing is, I might win because of the unrelenting on this character. If they attack this character enough with the barrier of thorns, they'll have no speed next turn and may even get staggered and heal this character to max. Okay, clearly I was counting on too much. Yeah, I was counting on too much. Well. If I had managed to take down one more before then, I would have gotten it. But hey, I got their books. Don't know if they're gonna help. Yeah, it doesn't really help much, but maybe these will. Alright, I need to make a new deck. Eugen has fallen off too much. Sturdy defense in particular is godly. Is there anything regarding the general invitations that I should be looking at in terms of combat pages? That helps. Rush down, that's pretty nice. Leo Association Light restores 2 Pierce, sturdy defenses, Pierce die last. Good Allen deck with, what cards? SOTC, It's very sturdy defense. Here we are. Oh, Star of the City, I see. I am going to grab one of the prescript cards though. Alan with the Wedge Page has +3 Pierce power, so that competes with Liu easily. Isn't Liu resistant to Pierce though? Thought I saw that. You're doing well despite not having any passives, jeez. Let's give you Alan. Oh, also its favorite. These. Winning clashes, it's greater than damage resist. Okay, got it. So let's focus on Pierce. Oh, what's that? I'll give him Wedge afterwards too. Okay, we need some more light generation. Light. Maybe you'll be fine. Let's attribute this page though. Wedge. Alan has the drawback of lowering non-pierce attack dice by 2, so a few cards like Rushdown isn't that great compared to their pierced Urban Nightmare counterparts. I see. Urban Nightmare with Pierce. Oh, actually. Another light restore. Okay, that works fine. No, it's fine. I'm fine with it. I got beat down pretty badly after all. Yeah, let's grab this instead. Okay. There we go. That looks better. Well, he's not really gonna struggle in anything that can't be beat by Pierce, but... I wonder if I should attribute more. Let's see. Is there any recovery? No. Strength? Power? Fervor. Okay. And that's also a great thing to put on this page. Let's see. Not stiletto. Oh, you already have fervor. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Meat gear? Something I love to do with Star of the City is testing decks versus Donghwan to see if the deck works or not at relatively small fights. That is a good way to test it, actually. Let's grab meat gear. Mirage and Hawkeye? Sure. Guess I should actually put something on this puppet. Probably to increase the blunt damage. Let's see, blunt. That's minus, that doesn't help. Here. Yeah, sure. He has 3 die cards, big hits with his forecast, and is tough enough to survive a few turns. The thing it doesn't test is if your deck will get gimped when lacking emotion regen. I see. Let's try it out. General, any. Alright, let's see how you do. Three to 6, 7 to 15. Three to 6. Tell me if I'm being too backseaty. No, you're being fine. I seem to have come up to another power spike. Oh, do you have any 3 costs? Oh, actually, yeah, that's perfect. Stiletto. No 0 cost, got it. Damn, you still got hit. Let's see. Is he? 5. That's not quite done. Okay. Yeah, this book will work. Dual time? Yeah, just testing out a few decks that I made. Okay, that was Alan, yeah. So how do you compare? Any... Deck looks solid, but it is weak on light regen. Yup, I'll have to keep that in mind. You? Yeah. Alright. It's an interesting conundrum. Okay, I'll just take it. Yes. This makes me want to pick up Library Rune and play it. Yeah, does it? It's a fun game. Oh, you're just rejoining light? Okay. Seven to 12. Damn. What are the chances? Seven to 12. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think that was the one. Oh. Alright, let's beat this in style. Okay. Yeah, I think my two new decks work well. Question is, how well do they work in actual combat? Oh, and that does remind me. Do I have new 4% chance? 15 plus burn. Only one way to find out. Yup. Attack damage plus 1. Though I have no one left who can inflict burn, so. Okay. I overuse Melkuth's Floor just because of how much sustain it has. Oops.
이번에 발생한 뒤
Yeah, we saw this. Alright, let's see how you guys do in actual combat. Let's see. Let's see. Got it. So I've learned the hard way that for these guys, it is better to rush down a few of them than to try and counter everything. I definitely did learn that the hard way. All right. Get out of here. No, anyone with particularly high emotion level on the opposing team is my next target. They all have one emotion. Got it. Overthrow? Yeah. Oh, you have no light. Get some light. Okay. Don't want to take that one. Alright, let's see how this goes. Get out of here. Okay. Get out of here. All right. They're all emotion level 2. I don't like that. This is interesting. Might as well go with the other one then. Slay. Okay, let's see. Don't have a gate, gotta use public blockade now. There we go, staggered. Get out of here. I don't have a 3 cost page. You have a 4 cost page, even better. What happened? No. What happened right here? Okay. That's weird. They just kind of like clothes floating there. Well, all targeting the one guy. There's nothing really I can do about that. Other than hope for the best. Not Ken for the family. Hope that helps. Alright. Well, nice knowing you. No, don't want that. Here. Wing beat. Wing beat won't really do anything. What can I do? Extract fuel, you don't really need health. You do, but you don't have any way to get it. Nothing really to be done but win. I mean, I'll do that anyways. Alright. Once more with style. And yeah, I'm aware that I could change who I have fight. No way, I can't. I have to use this floor, never mind. Anyways, it wouldn't be a good idea to change floors anyways. Alright. Who to take down first? Guess this one. Slay, yeah. I need to draw cards. Actually, no, I need to counter with this guy as much as possible. Okay. Perhaps this was overkill. Anyways, no longer 4 versus 5 at least. Now it's 4v4. Okay, yeah, I'll give you gluttony. Oh, I see. Let's burst this guy down. All right. Don't have the light stiletto. All right. Nice. Really? Wingbeat was countered? Okay. I think we won. There's always a small chance that we didn't even get to emotion level 4, huh? Okay. Get out of here. Bye. Alright, that went well. Got rid of Eugen. Eugen carried far, though. Teddy's owner. Woo.
리우 협회가 직접 도서관으로 찾아오다니.
I think we've got the Leo Association coming to the library.
어떤 협회길래 그래?
What kind of association is it?
저 녀석들은 전면전에 강한 전쟁 특화
It's a
전투.
combat-oriented association and specializing in all-out war. Basically the polar opposite of the Shiba we received the other day.
시협회의 입장에서 도서관 접대가 전략.
The library's reception structure acted as a strategic advantage against the Shi Association. It's an ideal stage for the Liu. Otu Eugen. Yep, Eugen has been retired. Eugen was tired the whole time.
분위기에 따른 전략이 있다는 거야.
You mean each association employs different strategies depending on its areas of expertise and atmosphere?
그래. 둘의 전략은 말 그대로 완전히 반대의 성향이니까.
Yup, just take the two associations we talked about for example. They're complete opposites.
협회 내 분위기도 그런 것 같아 보였어.
I could get a glimpse of that from the association's atmosphere. I wonder if the people who appear to hold rather high positions will come to the library in the future.
그건 내가 모르지. 하지만 온다면.
Beats me. If they do though, it'll be a huge pain in the ass for sure.
그렇구나. 어쨌든 내가
I see.
도움을 줄
There's not
수는
much I can do to help alleviate that,
고생했죠.
so good luck taking the trouble. Did I get any of the books that I needed? Take it. No. Yeah. Oh, more Shi. Well, let's see what 4 is first. Warp cleanup crew.
보셨습니까? T사에서 온 의뢰.
President, have you seen the request from T Corp?
이야, 이거 참 곤란하게 되었습니다.
Wow, this is such a difficult situation.
우리 꼬리 잡힌 거야?
Have we been found out?
W사도 참 이렇게 쉽게
How clumsy of W Corp to leak its singularities so carelessly. That's no good at all. Oof, this one? Uh-oh, am I gonna have trouble? And welcome in, Matt. Welcome.
그래도 결국 푸른 자장 말대로 되었군요.
Everything went as the blue reverberation said in the end, I must admit.
네, 그렇습니다. 이 기회에 W사
Yes, indeed, this is a perfect opportunity for us to learn the details of W Corp's singularity.
이 초대장내로 저희가 도서관에서
All we have to do now is visit the library with this invitation and earn the books of W Corp's cleanup crew.
사장, 도서관은
Prez, the library is the star of the city now.
별이야.
Gonna say Grudge Girl is your first target? Got it.
우리가 지금까지 처리한 도시의 별 관련
We've completed 11 requests regarding stars of the city until now. Such expertise is why we're under the direct sponsorship of T Corp.
W사 특이점에 대해 알아낸다면 어떻게 하실 거죠?
When we acquire the confidential information on W Corp's singularity, what are you going to do with it? I don't believe you'll just return it to W Corp.
응당 이 기술에 필요로 하는 고객분들께
We should sell it to the clients that need the technology, of course. A patent war is about to break out, too.
T사에 바로 넘기는 것이 아니었군요.
So we aren't handing it to T Corp right away.
아군, 우리 사무소는 그냥 일만
Mr. Bada, it takes more than just diligent work to rise to the ranks as our office has.
언제나 기회를 엿봐야죠.
We should always seek opportunities.
솔직히 시선 사무소 같은 짓거리
I was honestly skeptical at first when we were told to entrust work to some irrelevant rubbish like the Gaze office.
저도 참 장난하나 싶었는데 이게 또
I thought they were joking with us, but look what it did for us.
그런데 말입니다.
Here's the thing though.
그치 네모네모. 역시 내 말.
C-Square had it went just as I predicted, didn't it?
두 번째로 뵙는군요. 지팡이 사무소.
It's a pleasure to meet you for the second time, President Nemo of the Kane office.
그런데 말입니다. 이 음습한
Here's the
기술을
thing, you
위한
Ponzi, creep, and wing forsaken skeleton head. Since when did we agree to go there on our own?
이 따위로 엿을 먹이나요?
This is how you screw us over?
제발로 도서관에 들어가라고요. 게다가 저까지요.
We're supposed to walk into the library ourselves, including me?
네모네모. 아까는 직접 도시의 별.
Six-sided skull, you bragged about taking care of 11 star of the city class requests mere moments ago, no? What's wrong?
혹시 후달리나?
Don't tell me, are you scared?
어디서부터 들은 거지?
You're listening to our conversation?
이건 문제가 될 수 있어.
This could be problematic.
난
Oh, you sneaky peepers, you! They say the walls have ears, but it looks like it. You guys do too.
후달리냐고요?
Am I scared?
개 쫄리는데요?
사장이 흥분했어.
Prez got miffed.
한동안 머리 식히느라 골치 아프겠군요.
It's going to be a real hassle cooling him down for a while.
유명하고 권위 있는 지팡이 사무소가 이렇게 말을 바꾸실.
I did not quite expect the prominent and prestigious Kane office to swallow their words.
해골대 아저씨, 제가 고철덩어리로 보이나요?
Mr. Skullcap, do I look like a scrap for brains?
니네가 한 짓이 대놓고 개판이 안 쫄릴 수가 없네요.
Your motive is so transparently blatant, I can't possibly not be terrified.
제가 도서관으로 들어간다. 그리고 만약 그곳에서
If I were to enter the library and turn into a book there?
그러면 W사와 T사 특이점에 대한 책이 생긴다.
And then the library would get a book detailing the singularities of W Corp and T Corp? In the same library where the book about L Corp is?
한순간에 나에게 세 개의 특이점을 얻게 되는 것은 누구일까?
Guess who will be getting a hold of 3 singularities at once?
곧 특허 전쟁이 벌어질지도 모르는 이 시기에
In times like these, we're on the brink of a patent war.
너무나도 노골적이라서
It's so plainly obvious, I don't see a point in saying it twice.
말해봐. 누가 시킨 거야? 누가 베풀게 하고 있다?
Tell me, who's the mastermind behind this? Whose pockets are you trying to fill with your little games?
이런.
Dear.
아, 무슨 말을 그렇게 흥분하면서 하나 했는데.
I was wondering what words were going to come out of your agitated speech device.
그 반듯한 네모 머리로 굴린.
That's all you could think with your rectangular noggin?
특이점? 특허.
Singularities? A patent war?
웃음도 안 나와.
I can't even get a chuckle out of it. It's not funny in the slightest.
정말 시시한 거에 목숨 걸고 언성 높이는 거야.
You like to raise your voice like
너무
over the
하찮아서
pettiest things like your
어이가
life depends on them, don't you, Boxy Buck? I'm stunned by how puny this is.
네모네모는 우리가 고작 돈 따위나 벌자.
Rhombus Brain thinks we're just here to make some bread.
멍청해라.
How idiotic. Shut up.
네모네모.
Mr. Nemonator, I'm not interested in your views.
특허 전쟁? 배우?
Patent war, mastermind money, think whatever you want, but promises are promises.
플루토?
Pluto?
네. 자, 다시 한번 계약서를
Of course, sir. Ladies and gents, please have another look at the contract.
요점만 말하면 우리는 지팡이
So,
사무소에
to summarize the point, we will provide
W
Kane Office with information about W Corp Singularity.
지팡이 사무소는 그 대가로
And in return, Kane Office will secure books from the library for us when we want them.
분명히 여기 네모 씨,
The signatures of Mr. Nemo, Miss Martina, Mr. Bada, and the leader of our ensemble, Argalia, are clearly written here. Yay, the mafia is in debt to the mob. Yup.
W사 특이점에 대한 정보를 도서관의 책으로 받는다는 소리는 못 들었습니다.
We weren't told that the information about W Corp Singularity would be provided in the form of books from the library, not to mention having to acquire it ourselves.
모호하게 쓰여져 있긴 하죠.
The terms were in rather ambiguous vocabulary, admittedly.
그렇다고 이 계약서의 내용이
However, that would not make the content of this contract any less appropriate under the current circumstances.
누구 마음대로
You aren't the one to decide that.
네모네모가 곧 특허 전쟁이니 뭐니 호들갑을 떨며
Cube
후다닥
had
서명했다.
taken the pen like lightning, and he signed the contract in haste, making a huge fuss about a patent war or whatever, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure he said he's in urgent need of intel about the singularities.
우리가 직접 도서관에 간다는 말도 없었죠. 지팡이 사무소만
The contract never specified that we were to head to the library ourselves. It only said Kane Office is going.
약관을 잘 확인해 보셨어야죠.
You should have checked the terms carefully. Here, take a look.
뭐가 있다는 거야?
I'm not seeing a thing.
제 안경을 빌려드리죠. 자,
Let me lend you my eyeglass, dear. Have a closer look at the fine print.
이 계약서에 서명한 자는 반드시
All those who sign this contract must retrieve books at the library.
가짜는 짓. 이렇게까지 우리를 건드려 놓고 좋은 꼴은 못 볼
What
텐데.
foolish deception. Do you think you'll get off scot-free after meddling with our business?
이제 와서 우리가 순순히 이런 거짓 계약을 따를 것 같나?
What makes you think we'll abide by your fraudulent contract at this point?
이런.
Dear, dear.
이게 말이지. 그냥 계약서가
This thing is no ordinary contract, you see.
뭐라 했더라? 플루토.
What was it called, Pluto?
어제의 약속입니다.
It would be yesterday's promise.
맞아. 어제의 약속. 이름은
Right,
별도지.
that. Yesterday's promise. Not my type of name, to be honest.
어쨌든 이 계약서에 적힌 내용을 이해하지
Anyway, if you don't
않으면
fulfill the conditions of this contract, you can
아무거나 빼올
take
수
anything out of those who sign the papers, see? We can take as much as we want, whenever we want. Nonsense.
플루토?
Pluto,
네.
as you wish.
자, 보시죠. 바다 씨의 심장입니다.
Lo and behold, this is Mr. Bada's heart.
바다
Bada,
꽤나 돈 좀 들이셨군요. 이런 고급진 시술까지 받고.
you spent quite a fortune on your body. I can see this heart is augmented with an exquisite procedure.
자, 다시 돌려드렸습니다.
Here, I've returned it to you.
봤지 네모네모?
See, old Oblong? I don't care about what you think. I just want you to keep the promises you made with me.
그리고 T사가 직접 하달한 명령이니 가야
Besides, T-Corp directly issued the same order to you, so you have to be there anyhow, no? Seething with anger at us won't spare you from going to the library.
하나만 물어보자.
Let me ask something. Hmm?
넌 저런 악마 새끼와 뭘 하려고 이러는
What are you plotting to do with demons like that?
세상과 인간의 아름다움을
I'll perform the beauty of humanity and this world.
우리가 지닌 외로움의 경계를
It will break down the boundaries of loneliness we all have.
오늘 안에 처리해 주시길.
We'd appreciate it if you could get the job done by today.
아름다움. 외로움.
Beauty? Loneliness? Brain sick loony.
바다 심장 괜찮아?
Bada, is your heart okay? Should we go see a doctor?
돌아갔군요.
They're gone.
사장 어쩔
What are we
거야?
gonna do now, Prez?
이거 아주 된통당했습니다.
Well, it looks like we've been had.
정말 괜찮겠습니까? 아무런 준비
Are
없이
you really sure we'll be alright going by ourselves underprepared?
여러분 단순하게 생각하자고요.
Let's think simplistically, everyone. Don't get too serious.
도서관에 들어가서 책을 챙기고
We'll head into the library, take the books, and come back. That's all there is to it.
준비를 하자고요.
Let's get ready.
분명 저 해골은 전에도 푸른 잔향과 함께
I remember that skeleton. He was with the Blue Reverberation last time we saw him.
그래, 어제 약속이라고.
He said something about yesterday's promise.
손님의 책에서 읽은 적 있어.
I think I read about it in one of the guest books. On the surface, it appears to be an ordinary contract, but unfavorable terms are hidden in the fine print.
확실한 건지는 모르겠지만 그로 인해 사건이
It was speculated to be the
일어났다는
cause of some kind of incident, although I'm not quite sure if the claim is verifiable.
실제로 보니 더 악질이네.
It's
저렇게
even more
사람을
obscene to see it in action. That's such a manipulative scheme.
뭐 그렇지.
Well, I
도시에 저런
suppose.
식으로
He's far from being the
이용하는
only
건
manipulative guy in the city, though.
그래. 서로 이용하는 곳이니까.
That's true. People use each other all the time.
당연하다고 생각해?
Do you think that's a given?
더 깊게 생각하기를 포기했을 뿐이야.
I simply gave up dwelling on it any further. I still don't believe that's fair.
네가 나를 이용하는 것과
In a similar vein, you're using me and I'm using you. Want to read the book she was talking about? Yesterday's Promise? Or the thing that details yesterday's promise? I've vaguely heard about it somehow, and I don't even know how.
네가 그렇다면.
If you say so, I guess.
걱정하지 마. 너를 믿지 못하겠다는
Don't worry, I don't mean to imply any distrust towards you. It's the Book of Walter that talks about it. Okay, I'll go read that after this reception.
그저 그래.
It's just, yes, keeping the options open, that's all. Better safe than sorry, as they say.
그래도 엔젤라 너에게 거짓을
Hey, I
말한
never
적은
told you any
없다고.
lies, you know.
말하지 않은 게 있을 뿐이지.
You're only keeping a few things from me. I guess I am.
됐어. 책이나 정리하도록 해.
Forget it. Why don't you go back to sorting books now?
굳이 캐묻지 않겠다는 건가?
You won't bother being
있어?
inquisitive, huh? Is there any reason you aren't asking further?
별로. 지금
None in
캐묻는
particular. I could certainly pry, but I figure it wouldn't be fun to uncover everything about you that way.
호기심 있는 편이 사람 간의 관계를 더 이어갈 수
I came to the
있다고
conclusion that
생각했을
having something to be curious of is beneficial for maintaining interpersonal relationships, that's all.
뿐. 어쩌면 너를 믿는 걸 수도 있고.
Or perhaps I've grown to trust you that much.
괴물 새끼들로 인해서 괴물 새끼가 있는 도서관으로 와버려.
We were led by monsters out of the pan and into the flame, a den of monsters known as the library.
농담도 이런 농담이 없을 겁니다.
This has to be comedy gold, the joke of the century. One sec. Okay.
그래도 도서관은 점잖은 편이라 들었습니다.
I heard the library is rather gentle, if that helps.
잠시만요.
Just a moment.
왜 그러시죠?
Is anything the matter?
마티나,
Martina?
네,
Yes.
이곳을 어떻게 생각하시나요?
What do you think of this place?
희미하지만
It's faint, but
뭔가
I can smell something.
냄새가
그렇죠. 돈 냄새가 나는 것이.
Exactly. It reeks of money, profit.
냄새 맡지도 못하시잖아요.
You can't even smell what that had.
하늘이 무너져도 구멍이 있는 법이네요.
Every cloud has a silver lining. It looks like we've found one.
책 장사라도 하시게요?
Are you planning to sell books or something?
맞습니다. 계약 사무소라는 평.
Precisely. Even if our reputation as a contract office may tank, at least we won't starve to death if we get books from here and sell them. Nemo seems to be enjoying himself. Yup.
사장은 돈이 썩어 넘치지
Aren't you
않아요.
swimming in cash already, Prez?
마르티나, 우리 사장님은 뒷골목 사람들 1년치 밥값을 하루마다 쓰고 있는데
Martina, our president spends a year's worth of an average backstreet dweller's food expenses every day. He can never have enough money.
그래도 사무소 직원들 돈 떼먹은 적은 없습니다.
Still, I never bilked my office staff. My word upon it.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
당신이 이곳의 관장이자 창백한 사서인
You must be Angela, the director of this place, the so-called pale librarian.
전혀 창백해 보이지 않지만요.
She doesn't look pale at all, though.
알아? 말 조심하세요.
Spada, watch your words.
엔젤라님은 어쩌면 앞으로 저희가 신세를 지게 될지도
Miss Angela here may be our precious provider of goods and wealth in the future. It wasn't Walter, but Salvador? Okay.
사장, 태세 전환이 빨라.
Prez changes his attitude so swiftly.
전 이제 익숙합니다.
I'm used to it by now.
부디 당신의 책을
May you find your
찾으실
book
수
in this
있기를.
place. Alright, what do you got? Emergency resuscitation protocol. Upon taking what would be a lethal blow, nullify the damage and spend all charge to recover 5 HP per stack. Activates once per act. Motion level 2 or above. Gain 1 endurance. Motion level 2 and above. Gain 1 strength. Once per scene. Block roll. Gain 1 strength. Singular strike. Yikes. Deal 1 to 2 stagger damage when winning. Endurance. Strength. 3 strength. Okay. Protection. Endurance. Strength. Okay. Opponent has offensive dice. Wait, what? Dice abilities on this page only activate if the opponent has offensive dice. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, we can only have. We can only have 3 librarians. I thought this would be a walk in the park because. Yikes. Okay. Bamboo Headed Kim. Here, I'll take the star pages. Martina has a very troublesome card. Oh, she does? I didn't notice it. Is it Uncanny Strike? Yup. It's Uncanny Strike. Got it. Okay, I will take that down. Alright. Oh, speaking of, she's using it right away. Okay. I think I'm gonna burst her down. Clash lose, okay. Deals 7 to 13 plus 18 stagger on top of that. Yeah. Though she has no charge, so she won't do any stagger this turn. Yeah, I'll just burst her down right away. She also has stagger damage abilities. Well, she's also not a problem anymore. Let's see. Prod the weakness. Got it. Oh no, it's going to choose. Okay, overthrow instead. Nemo is dangerous, but Bada is even more so. Well, Bada has no light, so 13 to 21. Well, I'll just take that. Okay. Bye. I think they were supposed to win, not lose. Yeah. Oh, he didn't die. Yeah, that should work. Bye. These guys sure talked a tough game. Too bad that's the only thing they had going for them. You press P, you randomly assign cards? Yeah, no. I knew he was going to recover, so. So, like, I thought these guys were supposed to be hard.
특허 전쟁이란 건 꽤 치열한가 보네.
When you're about to win, you can just press P to make it quicker. I see. I suppose patent wars are fiercely fought, judging from the way he talked about it.
그렇지. 이 도시에서 돈을 벌 수 있는
Yeah, all in all, technology is the most reliable means of making money in this city. But no, he talked a big game and then lost so easily.
그 기술을 위해 특허 전쟁을 벌인다지만 대개는 이기든
Patent wars are waged over those technologies, but in truth, neither side really benefits from them. It ends in a Pyrrhic victory at best.
잘 대처하지 않으면 모방하는 기술이 나와 권리를 잃고
They don't respond well, that you might lose their rights to the technology
결국 저런
by
녀석들만
an
돈을
imitation,
벌게
or spend too much time and energy for the win to have been worthwhile. At the end of the day, people like the guests we just created profit the most from those conflicts. They are hurt if you take them all at the same time. You didn't let them get enough emotion levels to steamroll you. Yeah. When you have... I learned that when you have an equivalent number as the number of guests, you want to fix that problem. If it had been 5 of us versus 3 of them, I would have just countered everyone and worn down one at a time. But since it was 3 versus 3, I just took down 1 so that I could make it 2 versus 3.
뭐 그래도 보는 견해에서는 재미가 쏠쏠하긴 해. 흥미로운 이야기가 많아.
Well, it's entertaining to speculate as long as the trouble isn't yours. I've got a bunch of interesting stories. Want to hear them?
그런 건 나중에. 이야기가
Save the whole
길어질
thing
것
for a
같네.
later time. It sounds like it'll be a long tale.
알사도 특허 전쟁에 참여한 적이 있을.
Has ArcCorp participated in the patent war?
글쎄, 들어본 적은 없는 것 같네.
Don't think I've heard any stories about that at least. ArcCorp is already exceptional among private military contractors.
그럼 알사가 다른 날개의 특이점을 노릴
How about the
때는
singularity of another wing? Has ArcCorp tried to get a hold of any?
그건 모든 날개가 똑같이 생각하고 있겠지.
I bet every wing thinks the same way about that matter. Few wings use their singularity on its own.
알사도 분명 다른 날개의 특이점을 함께 사용하고 있을
ArcCorp
거야.
must be using a singularity or two that doesn't belong to them, you know what I mean? And they gotta pay the owners a fee whenever they use them.
다른 날개의 특이점을 알아낸다면
If they uncovered the secrets of that singularities owned by other wings, they could save that expense, correct?
맞아.
Spot on. I see. Well, let me equip these guys. Bamboo-headed Kim. Oh yeah, Book of Salvador. I'll go check that out. Credenza. Books. He was in Urban Legend? No, Urban Plague. Dawn Office. Salvador. Case name Thousand Needles. Serial code DN00113. Grade Urban Legend. Date of occurrence XXXXXX21. Description. This document is a compilation of relevant information on the case of Thousand Needles, which occurred in the backstreets of District 21. While a clear conclusion on this case has yet to be made, it is speculated to be a case of the distortion based on the apparent inability to confirm the cause or analyze the composition. Case report Entity A01. The first apparent source of the incident was wandering the back streets of District 22 before swelling up and exploding. Numerous needles were dispersed among the explosion, flying in all directions. Needles which stuck onto building walls caused the site of impact to melt and crack. When a human was struck with one of the needles, they were transformed into A02, going through the same bizarre process of detonation A01 did. The orange symbol on the nape of A01's neck was also found in the needles discharged from its body. When I arrived at the scene after taking the request, the bits of flesh scattered around the streets began to merge into one giant body using a brainstem-focused resonator, becoming 3 meter tall, 10 feet mass that I will refer to as A03. A03 began throwing large needles, the length of which varied from 1 to 3 meters. Unlike the small needles fired from the explosion of A01 or A02, they could only leave small dents on building structures. The giant needles swung by A03 caused buildings to helplessly melt. In addition, local residents who stared into the entity's eyes or holes in its body soon produced a boiling sound before turning into AO2, so I had to forbid people from observing it closely. A01 visited OO office to give a request 4 days prior to the incident. Refer to audio transcript of testimony from a fixer of OO office. Judging by what they said, such as made a deal with the devil and terrible things will happen if I break the contract, it is speculated that yesterday's promise was behind the incident. Audio transcript of testimony from a fixer of OO office. File name number S0012XXXXX23. I'm fine. Can I just talk like this? Oh, okay, got it. When was it? A person visited our office last Wednesday. My memory serves me right. They introduced themselves as an ordinary resident in the backstreets of District 22, and they said they urgently needed help. There were huge bags under their eyes, and their hair was a tangled mess. Their eyes were lifeless and blurry, and there was some sort of symbol on their neck, as if they'd been attacked by a Stigma workshop product. Desperation was palpable. They couldn't even walk straight, and they were straining to approach me with their awkward steps. I managed to calm them down, and they said, "I'm sorry, I'm not sure how I should explain it." In short, they made a contract with a devilish person of some kind. Pluto, perhaps? And they're scared that they might break the contract, so they were now asking us to take care of that devil so it can't kill them as punishment. I still don't get what this was about, even though I'm talking about it. To be frank, I just couldn't understand what they were saying. Not just because their level of knowledge and manner of speech was lamentably inferior, no. All they uttered was a series of simple words, but the splendid images delivered in those hysteric words they let out like that like they were possessed by something. I can't dare try to describe them. They kept confusing things like, we'll skewer people's heads and make a necklace out of them to offer to it. They kept getting closer, they're multiplying in numbers, they're approaching from inside me, all with a mysterious bright glint in their eyes. Oh, our office records counseling with our clients by principle. You'll see how confusing the whole situation was if you give this file a listen. Don't worry, we record them with the client's consent and everything. There's nothing illegal about this. Refer to evidence 5-100 office counseling audio recording. But what can I do really? The whole deal with the devil thing just sounds too unrealistic. I honestly thought they were lying, so I made up an excuse to turn them away. Interesting. Where is evidence 5-1 though? Is that under Yuna? Is this evidence 5-1? No. Does Yuna continue the story? Yep. Audio transcript of testimony from District 22 Resident 1. File name S0019XXXXX25. Omitted. I think it was last Monday. Derry said something strange to me. They told me they made a contract with someone and they're scared they might break it. They said they don't know what horrifying penalty they'll have to face upon breaking the contract. I tried to calm them down, saying they should be fine as long as they don't actually breach the contract, but Derry got ticked off and complained that it's unfair how they're supposed to comply with unfavorable terms hidden in the fine print. Then they broke into tears, saying they're doomed anyway. They apparently agreed to do 3 tasks in exchange for gaining power. Omitted. Audio transcript of testimony from District 22 Resident 2. File name number S0021XXXXXX25. Do I have to recall that messed up memory? Alright, if it's necessary to prevent another incident from happening, I guess there's no choice. You can record it, sure. I don't remember everything that happened, actually. That day was just like any other, except Derry showed up in the streets after going missing for a few days, looking awfully gaunt. Other than that, the weather was normal and the streets were the same as always. I know, that's when the incident started. Derry was walking the streets as they mumbled something, but they didn't seem to be heading into a specific destination. It's like they were staring up into space and forcibly dragging their feet along. They said strange things like something keeps coming or boiling. They were always a bit of a weirdo, so that didn't bother me too much, but then Derry's body began swelling up. All I could think at the moment was how funny they looked, expanded like a balloon. The scene was that unrealistic. Maybe it was the shock of confronting an unbelievable situation paralyzing the human brain, or the brain beginning to believe that it's only a dream and marveling at the scene. But I was just standing still and staring at what was going on. Am I really in reality? Before I could gather myself up, the instant happened. Jerry's body blew up and weird needles went. Mrs. Madrid, who was standing in front of me, was struck with one of the needles, and her body swelled up and exploded into a shower of needles, just like Derry did. I luckily managed to get away without getting hit by any needles. I ran right to this office without turning back once. Now, I don't think I can get back there. I wonder if anyone else lived. If my friend Midgen's alright. If my house is fine. I'm curious, but I just can't go back. I can't do it. What do? I don't want to go to. The interviewee's breath became coarse and unstable afterwards. The recording was suspended as it was deemed that the interview could no longer proceed. Interesting. Now let's take care of the road home and Scaredy Cat? That's new. I'm stumped on how we're supposed to suppress them. Don't tell me, are they related to the Nightmarish duo from before? I don't think I've seen them before. It might feel like we're not in our home anymore, but let's keep calm and get started. There is home back here. Courageous is immune to all types of damage until the road home dies. Cowardly. Once the road home dies, all resistance is changed to fatal and max HP is reduced. The number of speed dice and combat pages also change. The road home. Let's go together. On the first scene of the battle, spawns the home and uses a mass attack page that applies the status Yellow Brick Road to its target. Yay, Wonderlab originals? Huh. You gosh darn wizard. The abnormalities attack towards home has been cancelled 2 times. Uses a mass attack. You wicked wizard. Following scene. If any librarian is hit by the attack, the home is spawned next scene. Then repeats the previous behavior. If no librarian is damaged by the attack, the abnormality becomes staggered next scene. Friends, let's go home. On the second scene, uses the comment page Friends, let's go home, targeting the home librarians with the Yellow Brick Road. Comet page hits home and the battle's lost. The attack on the home is cancelled if all librarians with Yellow Brick Road win a clash against friends. Let's go home. Oh, that sounds difficult. Oh. Recovery. No more recovery. Got it. All right. How much light do they have? Oh. Three. That didn't help. Okay, what do I do about this? Targeting the home and librarians. Okay, 4 to 4. That's easy enough to win. Yeah. Easy enough to win. Let's see. There we go. All right. Damn. Get out of here. All right. play Albert Road. Any others are just... Okay. Evade as much of that as possible. Who else is being targeted? You? Okay. Let's use that and put the blockade. One more. Well, the prescript. Okay. No damage. No damage. Little damage. Okay. 4 to 4, easy enough to beat. Four to 4, easy enough to beat. Can ignore that. I'll recover some pages with you. Okay. What? Uh-oh. I lost. Well, I can see that I lose anyways. I didn't clash. Yeah. Oops. I don't know why, but I mistakenly thought it was, mass. So I didn't need to clash. One sec. Alright. Huh. Gotta do this again. There we go. No light recovery, that sucks. Okay. No damage. No one wants to play tag with her either. Aw, it was almost a damageless first turn too. So I've got a clash with that one. 4 to 4. Oh, that's easy enough. There we go. It's not how you hit them. Little I can do about that one. Get out of here. Get out of here. Timber? All right. The same no, not the same people. No, I can. This is the one I can target elsewhere. Huh. Alright, let's do this. No damage? Nope, damage. Alright. Let's actually do this correctly. 4. I don't know, how will I ever beat 4? How will I ever beat 4? Get out of here. Get out of here. Wicked Wizard. If any librarian is hit, the home is spawned next scene. Otherwise, the user becomes staggered next scene and home is spawned the scene after. It's mass summation, got it. It's 10. The other one's okay, that can be ignored. Well, the prescript. Let's do well the prescript here too. Okay. Get out of here. Damn. All right. No, let's do this one. This one. And that one. No, I'll just take them all. Okay. let's get you out of here. I don't feel like doing this again. Yep, that's what I thought. Look, he's a kitty! He's a kitty, he's a scaredy cat. On Clash Lose, deal 10 stagger damage to itself. Bye, kitty. Suppression of the road home and scaredy cat complete.
뭐 하고 있어?
What are you up to?
커피콩을 솎아내는 중이야.
Picking out some coffee beans.
이게 보기보다 손이 많이 가.
It's much more intensive work than it seems.
나도 엔젤라도 그리고 로보토미
I, Angela, and the employees of Lobotomy Corp were all picked out and ended up where we are, just like the guests were.
개인이 어떤 욕망을 품고 있든 속한
No matter what the individual wishes, society will just pick out the people it wants while leaving the rest to rot in a pile.
보이지 않는 거대한 폭력이
An invisible chain of oppression is weighing down on everybody.
사람과 사람이 맞닿고 살려면
Those are the rules necessary for people to live close to each other.
오히려 그런 규칙조차 없으면 더 개판일걸?
Hell, I bet society is gonna be even more messed up than it is now without them, you know?
규칙이 필요하다는 건 동의해.
I
하지만
agree that some rules are needed, but why'd they all have to be so extreme?
뒷골목의 조직이든 해결사든 날
The syndicates in the back streets, the association of fixers in the wings, they're all established on the premise of human sacrifice.
쫓고 쫓기고 빼앗고 빼앗기는 게 당연한
That's how it
거야.
is in this game, in this world, a big game of cat and mouse where the winner takes all.
어쩔 수 없는 것에 대해 머리 싸매봤자인데
There's no point trying to wrap your head around the inevitable. You really are an odd one, huh?
네가 겪은 고통과 상실도 어쩔 수 없는
Would you
일이야.
say that the pain and loss you suffered were also inevitable then?
너는 도시의 이야기를 담담하게 말해. 그럴 수밖에 없는 거라며.
You always talk about the city so plainly, saying that everything happening in it can't be helped.
정말 아무런 감흥이 없어서일까?
Is it really because you're indifferent about it, or are you trying to turn away from the underlying unfairness?
그래 우리는 그냥
Sure,
거대한
we're just being
파도에
carried away by a
휩쓸리는
gigantic
것뿐이니까.
wave.
그저 물이 흘러가는 대로 그 위를 빠르게
All we gotta do is
떠내려가기만
surrender to the
하는
flow and float down the stream.
롤랑도 도망치기 바쁘네.
You're busy running away, aren't you, Roland?
난 둥지 출신이야.
You see, I came from the nest.
그럴 것 같았어.
Figured as much.
그것도 남들이 부러워하는
I was born into a
부잣집에서
wealthy
태어났어.
family that was the envy of all.
자라는 환경이든 뭐든
I didn't have to worry about my future and was born smart too to top it off.
엄청난 엘리트나
Some elite
조그만
prodigy you were.
그렇지? 다들 나 정도면
I know, right? They all
A
expected me to join A Corp and
거기서
climb up to a
높은
high
자리 하나
position like it was
건
nothing.
일도 아니. 실제로 내 누나나 동생들은 쉽게
My
날개
older
잃지
sister and other siblings got into the wings like it was a breeze too.
사람들이 절실하게 들어가고 싶다는 날개는 나에게
The wings
너무나
most people
작은
strive to
거였지.
enter were no more than ordinary career paths for me.
난 왜 그리 지루한 회사에 입사하려고 목매나?
I never got why they were so desperate to join such boring companies.
그 정도로 대단한 집안이야?
Damn, that's how great your family was?
그런 집안에서
Yep,
태어났어.
that's the kind of family Danielle had.
그런데 운명이란 게 정말
But one day, in a bizarre turn of events one might even
연애할
describe
때는
as
전혀
fate,
없을 거로
he
생각한
steps into the back streets,
뒷골목의
the place he never thought would have anything to do with his life.
부잣집 도련님의 일탈이었으려나.
A rebellious little deviation from the quotidian life of a spoiled young gent.
그랬다면 낭만적이겠지만
It would have been pretty romantic if that were the case, but I was just kidnapped, really. It caught me by surprise.
뒷골목 사람도 아니고 둥지 사람을
Someone decided to kidnap a
게다가 그
nest
중에서도 돈
resident
있는
and a rich one
사람을
at that.
건드리다니. 뭐 어지간한 거물 조직이나
Must have been some big shot syndicate or just a crazy ass.
그게 사실은 카르멘과
Well, you see, it was
칼리였어.
actually Carmen and Callie.
붉은 안개가 그랬다면 뭐
Huh, if the Red Mist did that, well, I guess she had good reasons.
정신 차리고 보니 둘은 옥신각신 말싸움을
When I came back to
하더라.
my senses, those two were arguing with each other.
칼리, 넌 예전부터 사람 얼굴을 잘 알아보지 못한다느니 카르멘이 제대로
You were never
설명을
good at telling
못했다느니
people apart based on their faces, Callie. Well, it's your fault for giving me a bad description, Carmen, etc., etc.
듣고 있으니 웃음이 나더라고. 무슨 만담이라도 하는 줄
I
알았다니.
couldn't help but chuckle listening to that. I thought I was looking at a comedy skit or something.
사람을 착각했구만. 완전
So they got the wrong
헛똑똑이네.
person, didn't take them for a couple of airheads.
그렇다니까. 그 둘은
I'm
정말
telling you, they were
사람이었어.
clumsy at heart.
듣자하니 카르멘의 연구비로 사기친 놈을 잡으려다 그랬다는데.
They were trying to catch some con artists who scammed Carmen out of her research fund, and Callie apparently mistook me for the perp.
난 대충 사과받고 돌아갈 줄 알았지.
I thought I'd get some apologies and go back to where I belonged.
그런데 카르멘이 참 뻔뻔하게 이왕 이렇게
But then
된 거
Carmen asked me without a hint of shame to help her out for a bit while I'm at it.
나같이 돈 냄새 풍기는 사람이
She said it helps to have a visibly rich person like me stand next to her.
난 얼떨결에 휩쓸려서 알겠다고
So I
했지.
said yes out of surprise and confusion.
뭘 하려나 싶었는데 뒷골목
I was
어딘가에서
wondering what she was about to do, and then she took me to an open space and started giving a long speech.
뒷골목에서 헛소리하는 놈들은 널렸으니
I guess it wasn't anything weird since there's plenty of people muttering nonsense in the back streets every day.
맞아. 나를 옆에 세워놓고
You're right about that. Can you guess what she was saying, standing next to me?
우리 모두 지쳐 있고 마음의 병이 있다.
She went on about vague things like how everyone is fatigued and ill with the disease of the mind, and that she's recruiting people to help her find a way to overcome it.
완전 헛소리군.
Sounds like total hogwash.
그런데 그 허무맹랑한 소리를 너무 당당하고 열심히 말했어.
One thing that stood out about her was that she was so proud and confident with her ridiculous speech, even when most people barely gave her a glance before going about their business.
카르멘은 내가 본 사람들과는 무척
Carmen was
달랐지.
vastly different from the people I had seen.
가지 않는 길을 가려는 사람의 눈과
She had the
목소리였어.
eyes and voice of a person who was willing to carve a brand new path.
이런 사람도 세상에 있구나 싶었지.
I never thought people like her could exist until that day.
그렇게 작은 연설이 끝나고 카르멘은
After her
날
speech,
밝아졌어.
Carmen walked me home. Carmen sounds like Haruhi Suzumi of the city or something, maybe.
그리고 돌아가는 과정에서
And on the way back, I saw and
처음
heard it for the first time.
내가 사는 세상과 너무나 다른 지옥 같은
The hellish landscape that was so different from the world I lived in. We can do it. We don't have resources, knowledge, or even a solid base in a safe place, but we can do it. Yeah.
카르멘과 칼리는 뒷골목에서 어떤
Carmen
일이
and Collie taught me
벌어지는지,
about what's going on in the back streets and how people in the nest are being extorted without
얼마나
meaning.
없이 착취당하고 있는지를 알려줬어. 그날 둥지에 돌아오고 알지 못하는
When I got back
존재들을
home that day, I spent all night
밤새
shivering from this odd sense of guilt.
세상 물정 모르는 도련님이 어설픈 정의감에
The naive young noble wakes up to a half-baked sense of justice.
맞아. 어설프다면 어설프지.
I did. I guess you could say it was half-baked in a way.
그냥 재수 없는 하루라고 생각하고 일상으로 돌아갈 수 있었을 텐데.
I mean, you could have just shrugged the whole thing off as a bad day and went back to your everyday life, no?
그러게. 하지만
Maybe,
그럴 수
but I just
없었어.
couldn't, no.
그래서 카르멘의 연구팀에
So I ended up
내가
joining
들어가 버렸지.
Carmen's team of researchers.
그렇게 간단히?
That simple? Aren't you skipping too many steps at once?
당연히 집안에서 여러모로 문제가
Of course, my
많았는데
family had several problems with it, but those were just small details.
내 능력을 사람들을 위해 쓰고
I wanted
싶었어.
to use my capabilities to help people.
더 나은 세상을 만들고 싶었다는 마음은
I was sincere about wanting to make the world a better place. Daniel was.
지금의 너에게도 그 마음이 좀
How about now,
남아.
then? Are you still sincere about that?
그래 아직 남아 있어.
Yep, I am. I want to
그리고
change it right next
올바르게
time.
바꾸고 싶어. 이 다음이 있다면 말이야.
If there is a next time, that is.
다들 너처럼 마음에 여유가 있을 거로
Don't expect others to have the peace of mind like you do.
네가 그런 배부른 소리 할 수 있는 것도
It's all thanks to your prosperous background that you can say such generous stuff.
난 이만 가보련다.
I'll be going now. Woo. Courage. Can I follow you forever so I can tear them apart? Single ally. At the start of the scene, gain strength and protection equal to the number of allies currently alive, subtracted by 2. Value is less than 0. Feeble and fragile will be inflicted instead. Oof. Home. Unable to ever go back home, they begin an endless journey. All allies. At the start of the scene, numbered targets are placed on up to 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 enemies, depending on the number of allies currently alive. Each time a target is attacked in correct order, increase outgoing damage by 3 for the scene. A road walked together. Let's walk together to a wonderful land, the world of dreams. Single ally. If an ally redirects an attack that was initially targeting this character, Dice on that allies page gain 1 to 2 power in a clash. Interesting. So we have Scarecrow, Warm-Hearted Woodsman, and it's Wizard of Oz, huh? Huh. Interesting. Alright. Need more, and yeah. Another invitation. Second row? Only need the Book of Lobotomy Corporation for that. Well, let's see how the second row is.
갑자기 불러내고 무슨 일이야?
You called me here all of a sudden. What's up?
저번에 붉은 안개의 책이 푸른 잔향을
Remember when I said we might be able to lure the blue reverberation using the theoretical book of the red mist?
부를 준비가
So you ready to do that?
설마 개브라를 정말 책으로 만들 셈은 아니지?
Hold on, you aren't actually gonna turn Gebra into a book, are you?
그런 잔인한 짓을 할 리가.
I wouldn't do such a ruthless thing.
과거의 붉은 안개를 손님으로 초대할 수 있다는 것뿐이야.
There's a few things the red mist left behind, and I could use them to invite the red mist in her former glory as our guest.
예전에 붉은 안개가 남기고 간 게 있어서
I think I could recreate her
재현할 수
somehow.
있을 것 같거든. 물론 이 도서관 안에서만 유효하고.
Though she can only exist within the bounds of the library, of course.
시뮬레이션 같은 거야?
So we're basically simulating her?
그런 종류라고 할 수 있지.
I suppose you could put it that way.
손님을 부르려면 책이 필요하잖아.
But we need books to invite guests here. What kind of books are we gonna have to prepare for attracting the red mist?
로보토미 코퍼레이션에 대한 책.
Books about Lobotomy Corporation.
그렇다는 거군.
That's the deal, huh? I get the gist of it.
그리고 붉은 안개를 접대할 지정 사서는
And I plan to limit certain patron librarians from receiving the red mist.
너무 강해서?
Cause she's too tough for them?
아니, 과연 붉은 안개가 과거에 함께한 이들에게
That's not the reason,
칼을
no.
휘두를 수 있을까?
Could the red mist stomach wielding her blade against those she worked with?
서로 역효과가 날 게 분명해.
It'd clearly have adverse effects on both sides.
생판 모르는 남이 낫다는 거군.
It's better to have her fight complete strangers, huh?
과거의 붉은 안개라.
The red mist in the past. Who knew that we'd be facing her in person?
흥미롭네. 기분이 어때?
It's intriguing indeed. How does it feel?
설렘보다 걱정이 앞서는
Thrilling, but also makes me worried.
뭐야, 여기는.
The hell is this place?
이 모습을 직접 보는 건 처음이네, 개브라.
This is my first time seeing you in this form, Gebra.
개브라? 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리야.
Gebra,
너
what
누구고?
gibberish are you saying, and who are you?
역시 그렇겠지.
That's a fair reaction, I suppose.
그럼 칼리라고 부를까?
Should I call you Callie then?
넌 누구야?
I said, who are you?
난 이곳 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라야.
I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. I invited you here.
뭐? 도서관? 초대?
What? Library invited?
또 이상한 공장이나 실험실 같은 곳에
Am I in yet another weird factory, some shady experimenting grounds?
아니, 그래도 이상한데. 난 분명 외곽
No way, that still doesn't make sense. I could have sworn I was inside the laboratory on the fringe of the outskirts.
우선 지금의 네가 누군지 알아야 하니 몇 가지
I need to
물어볼게.
know who you exactly are at the moment, so let me ask you a few questions.
카르멘이라는 사람 알아?
Do you happen to have acquaintance with the person named Carmen?
역시 다른 날개에서 우리
I knew it. Some wing must be pulling this bullshit trying to trample on us, huh?
그렇게 경계하지 마.
There's no need to be so wary.
내 질문에 대답만 하면 너희가 찾는 답을 알려줄 수 있어.
Answer a few questions of mine, then I can give you the answer you lot are looking for.
말해봐.
Go ahead.
코기토. 너희가 그토록 찾아 헤매는
Cogito, a
코기토를
book
얻는
containing the
방법이
information
적힌
how to
책을
obtain the
준비했어.
substance you're desperately looking for is waiting behind this door.
난 거래를 하고 싶을 뿐이야.
I simply want to make an offer.
뭘 원하는데? 미리 말해.
What do you want? I'm warning you, if you try to pull any nonsense on me, this place is going to be reduced to rubble.
간단해. 우선
It's simple. First, I want to know the current situation of your group.
대답하면 코기토를 얻는 방법.
If I answer your questions, you'll tell me how to get Kogito for sure, right?
당연하지. 이곳에는 다양한
Of
지식을
course,
담은
mountains of
책이
books containing
산처럼
various
쌓여
kinds
있어.
of knowledge are stored here.
난 그저 책을 기록하고 수집할 뿐이야.
I simply record and collect such books.
알았어. 한 번은 믿어보지.
Alright, I'll trust you this once.
좋아. 동료 중에 다니엘이란 사람이 있니?
Good. Is Daniel among your peers?
그 파란 머리 샌님이라면 있어.
If you're talking about that blue-haired nerd, then yeah.
그럼 리사는?
How about Lisa?
있어.
She's with us.
에녹은 실험이 실패해서 시체를 보관 중이지?
Enoch's corpse is in storage after an experiment on him went wrong, if I'm correct.
엘리아는 아직도 그곳에서 일하고 있나?
Then I suppose Elijah is naturally still working there?
그래.
Yes.
붉은 안개가 전설을 써내려가고 있을 시기네.
It must be when the red mist was writing her own legend.
에녹의 죽음으로 시리에 빠진 카르멘과 동료를 지키고자
The time when she struggled to protect the grief-stricken Carmen and her colleagues from outside threats.
나도 안타까워서 어쩔 줄 모르겠네.
Oh, how pitiful. Is there a word to describe how unfortunate your situation was?
다들 조마조마한 마음으로 카르멘 눈치나 보며 연구를
Every
하겠지.
researcher in Carmen's team must have been walking on eggshells, cautious not to hurt her further with words.
앞에서는 위로하지만 뒤에서는
They consoled her
원망.
in her presence, but probably resented her behind her back.
말은 그럴싸하게 했으면서 연구에 진척은
She started the whole project with her
희생만 늘고
convincing
있으니까.
speeches, but the research showed no progress, and all they'd been seeing were losses and sacrifices.
선을 말하며 묵묵히 악을 행하는 그 모습.
Don't you find her hypocrisy
정말
of demurely
가증스럽지 않아?
perpetrating sins while preaching goodness despicable?
야, 나도 참는 건 한계가
Look,
있어.
my patience has its limits.
만약 코기토 구하는 방법을 제대로 안 알려준다면 지금 그 말.
If you don't tell me how to acquire Kogito properly, then I won't simply pass over what you just said.
네가 우리의 노력을 그리고
You have no right to make a mockery of our efforts or her sincerity.
자격이라.
No right, you say.
됐어. 내가 너무 날 서 있었네.
Never mind, I suppose that was too hostile of me. I won't even gain anything from saying such bitter things to you now.
순순히 사과할 줄도 아는군.
At least you have the heart to apologize.
인정할 건 인정할 뿐이야.
I know when to admit my faults, that's all.
칼리. 하나만 물어볼게.
Kelly, let me ask you one question.
뭔데?
What is it?
난 이곳을 지키며 여러 해결사의 모습을
I've seen
봤어.
many sides of fixers while taking care of this place.
그리고 그 대부분은 돈과 명예로
Most of
움직였지.
them were motivated by wealth and fame.
하지만 넌 달라. 돈 따위가
But you're
없더라도
different.
카르멘을,
Even without the promise of
그리고
payment, you were willing to
연구소에 있는
protect
모두를
Carmen
지키려고 했으니까.
and everyone else in her laboratory.
나도 자원봉사를 하는 건 아니거든.
I ain't exactly a charity worker, you know.
그럼 어째서 그럴 수 있어?
How could you do it then? How did you bring yourself to help them unconditionally when you had nothing to gain from it?
지금 사람 놀리는 거야? 진짜 궁금해서 물어본
Is that
거야.
supposed to be some kind of taunt, or are you actually curious?
처음에는 네 그 모습이 한심하다고 생각했어.
I thought your behavior was pathetic at first. You had the power to earn anything for which everyone strove.
어째서
So I was
모두가 가지
wondering
않으려는
why.
길을 가는지.
So I wondered why you would bother taking the path no one else would.
정말 단편적으로 봤을 때 이야기였지.
I was looking at the matter in a simple way. You would take nothing in the end.
하지만 그건 네가 한심한 게 아니라 내가 많이
But then I
알지
began to
못하는
think that maybe my
걸지도
lack of knowledge is
생각해봤어.
hindering my assessment of you.
본인에게 직접 이야기를 들으면 나도 생각이
I thought
바뀌지
my
않을까
impression of you
싶어서.
might change if I heard answers from you directly.
내게 남는 게 없다고?
You think I'm getting the short end of the stick, huh?
그래. 그들은 돈과 명예라도 남지. 너는 이 끝에 뭐가 남아?
I do. At least the other researchers could earn money and honor. What will you have gained?
그 끝이 좋지 못하다고 해도 보답받지 못한다고 해도
Can you keep doing what you're doing even if your efforts are unrewarded or a bitter end awaits? Even if...
아니야. 어쨌든
Disregard that. Anyhow, is your job truly worth it?
눈에 보이는 돈 따위
The tangible rewards you talked about like money. Nah, I don't expect any of that.
이 끝에서 기대하고 있는 건 오직 하나지.
There's only one thing I'm looking forward to at the end of it all. Carmen's purpose coming to fruition. I'm pretty sure everybody in the team's thinking the same thing.
그 과정에서 끔찍한 일을 당하거나 죽는다 해도
I won't resent them if I suffered something awful or even died in that process.
부족한 나를 질책하면 했지.
At worst, I'd blame myself for being incapable.
이 일을 할 수 있는 건 그리고
The reason I can do this and become more stalwart for every day that passes is,
너에게 말해도 이해하지
I guess you
못하지.
wouldn't understand even if I told you, because you never saw it.
그 눈빛과 목소리에 담긴
The
힘.
strength in her eyes and voice.
이 정도까지만 하자. 대답해줘서
I suppose that's enough. Thank you for your answers.
형식상이지만 규칙은 알려줄게.
I'll explain the rules as a matter of form.
저 문 너머에 코기토 추출
The
방법이
book
담긴
containing the
책이
method of
있어.
extracting Kogito lies beyond that door.
책을 얻으려면 네 목숨을 걸고 싸워야
To
할
earn
거야.
that book, you'll have to fight with your life on the line.
네가 죽으면 책이 되고 반대로
If you die, you'll
살아남으면
become a book
책을
yourself,
가지고
and if you
돌아갈 수 있지.
survive, you can return to your friends with the book in hand.
어때? 동의해?
Well, do you agree to the terms?
역시 쉽게 알려주지
You
않는군.
aren't giving it away for free, huh?
오히려 이런 방식이 뒤탈 없어서 좋지.
I'm all for this kind of measure, actually. It doesn't leave any further trouble.
동의할 테니 문이나 열어.
I agree, so open up that door.
생각보다 잘 믿어주네.
You're trusting me more easily than I thought.
똥인지 된장인지 가릴 여유가 없거든.
I don't have the time to tell shit from shoe polish.
한시라도 빨리 도움을 주고 싶으니까.
I want to be of help to them as soon as I can.
물론 거짓말일 경우 너는 물론이고.
If it turns out to be a lie, though, you're going down with this place.
더 날뛸 줄 알았는데 침착해서 좋네.
Good, I like your composure. I was expecting you to be a bit more rampageous.
그럼 칼리
Then, Callie, may you find your book in
당신의
this
책을
place.
찾을
You may control patron librarian Bina for this battle. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So my choices effectively are Roland's team, Bina's team, and Gabra's team. Roland is probably the obvious choice because 5 librarians, but damn if I don't want to fight the Red Mist with Gabra. Restore 1 additional light and draw 1 more page each scene. When HP drops to 350, fully recover stagger resist and manifest ego. HP cannot drop below 350 before this occurs, once per reception. After losing ego manifested status, regain it in 3 scenes. The character enters a new act after having manifested ego this reception, manifested on the 2nd scene. Gain a counter die, /48 at combat start. Choose the speed die with the lowest value. The speed values of the dice change to the maximum possible value. Huh. 8 or more damage was dealt with this page. Draw 1 page and reduce the cost of the other upstanding slashes by 1. Okay. Destroy combat set page set on another random speed die of the target. I see. Mass summation. Alright. Well, I guess I will try this. I don't know whether I can beat her though, but we'll try. Let's see if you have the talent to keep up with me. Myself from the past, huh? Alright. Infinite! Woo! Infinite speed! Okay. 6 to 10, 6 to 9. Sharp nails. Okay. 3 to 8, 3 to 7, 3 to 7. I could redirect that one though. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Damn. $80 damage in one turn isn't bad. We took very little damage ourselves. Oh, she gained a speed die. Well. Four to 26. Damn. That's a lot of damage. He's being targeted by that. Yikes. They're literally gonna eat that. There's no way they won't eat that, damn. There we go. Damn. Wait, do you just gain a speed die every turn? Got any defense? No. You have any defense? 3 to 7, that's nothing. 4 to 8, that's something. Okay. Overthrow. It's going to be destroyed anyway, so... Yikes. Damn. Do infinite speed, huh? Five to 9. Sturdy defense. Or could use stiletto. No, sturdy defense and extract fuel. Okay. Red mist time. Yo. Red mist makes her return. She manifested ego, huh? Mass summation 28 to 42. Nice. Red mist. All dice gain +2 power. Can use great split horizontal. Each scene resistances against random type become normal, while the rest are set to endured. For every enemy defeated, gain a stack of red mist, which boosts the power of all dice. Character fails to deal 40 plus damage with attacks within a scene. Takes stagger damage equal to 40% of the max stagger resist. Lose ego manifested status upon becoming staggered. Alright. $28 to $42 though. Damn. Where are you targeting? 6 to 8. Oh, of course. I can try. Yeah. Time to use Gabra? Well, yeah. Bye. Bye. I can try. Yeah. Alright. Next floor that I can use. Speed 3. Bina. Draw until 4 cards are in hand. Well, guess it's Bina time. So, yeah, I didn't think I could. I cannot steal any of the pages of the defeated librarians. So this isn't great. Guess I'm using Eugen again. Ego manifested in 3 scenes. Got it. Click 3 fairy. Every time it dice rolls. Interesting. Rather one-sided that. If I can. Okay. Incomplete arbiter. Wow, Bina's just destroying her. Okay, never mind. She manifested her ego again. This is gonna be bad. How does that work? Mass versus mass. Increase cost of target's pages, whose original cost is 4, higher by 2 for the next scene. By Eugen. Eugen stays losing. Eugen stays losing. Got it. Not that scary. This Eugen stays losing. Nine to 20. Bina's the real scary one, jeez. Book of the Red Mist obtained. Bina has logged in. Potential color. Woo! Curtains closed.
붉은 안개가 휘두르던 시뻘건 검과 두르고 있던 옷은 역시 에고인 거지.
That big red sword and the clothes the Red Mist were wielding were ego, right?
붉은색의 검은 운 좋게 추출한 초기형
As far as I know, the Crimson Sword was a prototype ego that was luckily extracted.
물론 그것도 누군가의 처절한 죽음으로 만들었지.
It could only be created through someone's gruesome death. Only Callie could wield it properly.
그럼 옷은?
And her coat?
그건 칼리 본인이 발현한 붉은
That's the Red
안개만의
Mist's own ego manifested from Callie herself.
발현한 에고의 성능이
Huh, that's how powerful manifested ego is. That might flip the whole food chain of the city. Gabra goes brr, yup.
너도 이제 알겠지만 모든 에고가
You probably should have realized by now, but not all ego have equal amounts of strength.
오히려 칼리만큼 에고의 힘을 끌어낼 수
Rather,
있는
it'd be more
사람은
accurate to say that few people can draw as much power from ego as Callie could.
에고의 순도를 본다면 휘두르던
In
검의
terms of
위력은
purity alone, the
초기형인
sword she used to wield was of
굉장히 질이
noticeably low
떨어지니까.
quality considering it was a prototype.
저게 질이 떨어진 거라니.
Damn, that was supposed to be low quality.
그래서 좀 알겠어? 뒤틀림과 에고.
So you get the whole picture now about the whole relationship between the distortion, ego, and abnormalities?
그래. 이제야 명확하게 보이네.
Yes, I'm finally starting to see it clearly.
본래 백의 흑주 때 바라던 빛은
Originally, the light that radiated during the event known as the White Nights and Dark Days should have shone over the city for 7 days straight, not 3.
그럼 도시 모든 사람은 개인의 돈이나
Had that happened, every person in the city would have been able to manifest their own ego, giving them the strength to avoid meaningless deaths regardless of wealth or social status.
세상과 싸울 힘을 얻는 거야.
They would have earned the power to challenge the world.
그리고 발현한 에고가 소멸할 수는 있어도
It may have been possible for some to lose the ego they manifested, but no one would have been taken over by their own ego and become abnormalities.
그렇다면 뒤틀림이라는
Then the
건
distortion is...
나로 인해 계획이 무너져. 빛은
The plan was
3일밖에
throttled
발하지
because of me, which is why the light could only radiate for 3 days.
그 결과 불안정한 힘이 퍼졌고
An unstable power was spread as a result, incubating other possibilities.
뒤틀림을 통해 발현한 환상체는
Abnormalities manifested through the distortion are selves that have lost control.
에고에 먹힌 거지.
They were consumed by their own ego, so to speak.
에고와 환상체는 종이 한 장 차이니까.
After all, there's a fine line between ego and abnormality.
뒤틀림이든 에고든 발생하는 조건.
What's the prerequisite for these phenomena, ego and distortion?
그 무엇에도 구애받지 않고 자신이
Only those who
진정으로
strive to
원하는 걸
accomplish what they
관찰하는 것.
sincerely desire, unbound by any obstacles, will be able to manifest and wield the power.
하지만 도중에 꺾이거나 절망을 자각해
However, if the endeavor ends in frustration, or is faced with such despair that when ego is shaken and their emotions twisted to an unbearable degree, the distortion seems to arise from an overwhelmed self.
열망이 강하며 순수할수록
The
뒤틀림이
stronger and
커지는
purer
거죠.
the desire is, the greater the distortion becomes. That's my speculation so far.
그렇다면 이상한데 도시에서
Something doesn't line up. There's got to be tons of folks in the city who would give up their dreams and fall to despair.
네 말대로면 지금 도시는 환상체나
If
에고를
what you're saying is
발현한
correct,
자들로
the city should be
수없이
crowded with
쌓여져.
abnormalities and ego bearers by now.
그래서 말했잖아.
Didn't I make it clear?
자신이 진정으로 원하는 거라고.
It only manifests for those who pursue their own sincere desires.
그런 말은 되네.
That makes more sense.
도시에서 자신을 위한 꿈을 꾸는 사람은
There's next to
드물지.
no one in the city who dreams for themselves.
행복보다는 적어도 불행하지만 말자는
Most live
생각으로
with a
사는
conformist mindset of just avoiding misfortune in their lives rather than chasing after their own happiness.
날개, 조직, 해결사.
Beat wings, syndicates, or fixers, people are headed to a destination they probably didn't set themselves.
철저히 자신을 위해 살아가는 이기적인
The
사람.
power will only be granted to selfish beings who live strictly for their own good.
이기주의자.
Egoists, as some may say.
뭐 자격도 안 된 놈들이 힘을 얻는
Well,
것보다
I like this outcome better than having unworthy scum gain power they don't deserve.
넌 그럼 이렇게 될 줄 알고
So you sabotage the plan knowing that would happen?
설마 난 그냥 죽기 싫었을 뿐.
No way, I simply didn't want to die, I wanted to live. I wanted to take my revenge.
그뿐이야.
That's all there was to it.
계획이 끝나는 대로 난 정지할
I was meant to
예정이었거든.
be shut down at the end of the plan.
너무 억울했어. 그래서 빛을 빼앗고
It galled me so much,
받아들였지.
so I stole the light and embraced it.
웃기게도 빼앗은 빛이 완전하지 않아서
Because the light I'd taken for myself wasn't quite whole, I got myself trapped in this library I created, along with the abnormalities, funnily enough.
난 기계의 몸에 새겨진 명령에 따라
The orders ingrained into my robotic body have disallowed me from leaving here.
그렇다면 책과 초대장은
If that's the case, you've been collecting books using the invitation for
뿌려진 빛을 다시 거두는 과정이야.
is to retrieve the light that was scattered across the city.
너라면 눈치챘을 거야. 이곳에 오는
You likely must have
손님들은
noticed how
뭔가
something's
다르다.
different about the guests that have come here.
내가 아는 도시 사람들과 다르게 뭔가
True,
꾸미는
they
게
had dreams of
있었지.
some sort, unlike the city folk I've known.
묘하게 정에 휘둘리기도 하고.
They were kind of easily carried away by affection or friendship, too.
빛에 의해 영향을 받은 사람들인 거야.
It's because they were influenced by the light, strongly at that.
빛의 중심에 더 가까이 있다의 개념인 거야?
You mean they were closer to the pillar of light?
아니, 빛은 모든 사람에게
Not
똑같은
quite.
영향을
The same
주지.
seed of light was planted in the heart of every
더 강하게
person,
키울
but
잠재력을
some have
지닌
greater
사람이
potential to
있어.
grow it to be more powerful than others.
초대장은 그 사람들을 가장 필요한 순간.
And the invitation has been calling them over here at the moment we need them the most.
그리고 불완전한 빛을
As we scrape
긁어모으고
together the incomplete fragments of the light, I look forward to obtaining a book at the end of the road guided by the invitation.
단 하나의 책이 되길 기대하고 있어.
The one book
그
holding the
책에
power
따라
of the complete,
나와 이곳
undivided
사서는
light.
자유를
It'll be the
얻겠지.
book that will give freedom to me and all the librarians that reside here.
그리고 인간으로도
It'll let
살아갈
me
수
live as a
있어.
human.
기계답게 살라는 말 따위 듣지 않아도
I
돼.
won't have to bear with others dictating me to behave as a machine anymore.
잊고 싶은 것을 잊고 살 수
I will
있어.
be able to forget things I want to erase from my memory.
그 과정과 결과에 대해 별다른 책임감이.
I guess you're not feeling any kind of responsibility or guilt for what you've done and are doing to try and reach that goal.
당연하지. 전부
Of course not. I have to seize everything with my own hands. I can't expect anyone else to do it for me.
난 내 것만 소중히 여기며 살아갈 거고.
I'm going to cherish what is mine and only mine as I live my life.
롤란, 네가 말했듯이
It's precisely as you said before, Roland.
각자의 사정당도
Everyone has their
있으니까
share of personal affairs and
빼앗긴
woes.
쪽이 나쁜
The
거지.
bereaved have no one but themselves to blame.
오직
Solely for yourself, huh?
자신만을 위해서.
The patron librarian of philosophy, Vina, is now available. Nice. And Red Mist, got it. Nosferatu. Sure. Oh, doesn't it look sort of similar to us? It does. Doesn't really look like the monster. Seems to want something. Kind of horrifying. Looks awfully starved. We better be careful. Okay. Nosferatu is the origin vampire, right? Fear of water. If the character has 1 or less blood, gain 2 strength. Or character trait sustains damage greater than 5%. max HP. Okay. Fear of water. If the character has less than 5 blood, gain strength proportional to the amount of blood missing, up to 3. Thirst. If the character has 2 or less blood, uses a special combat page. Has a 2-scene cooldown. Banquet of Blood. If the character has 5 or more blood, uses a mass attack page. Banquet of Blood. It's a 3-scene cooldown. If the character did not use the page for the first 4 scenes of battle, it will be used on the 5th one. HP falls below 50% or lower. Shapeshift next scene. HP does not go below 50% before that. Gain 2 blood. Destroy all dice on target's page. Yikes. Let's not allow that to happen. Spawns one. 5 to 8, 4 to 7. This will probably work. I'm not gonna let you recover like that. Speed is 5 or higher. This page gains plus 2 power. It is not. Sturdy defense. Frontal assault. Okay. Damn. You really messed that up first. Ugh. Winning now? Welcome in, Cly. I'm trying at least. Banquet of Blood. Click Fear of Water on target and restore HP of all allies by 7 plus number of targets hit. Wait, are you literally using 2 mass summations? You are. Wait, no, you aren't. Okay. And I will use this on that. I only have 1 here. Use this on that. Slay. Yeah, that'll reach it easily. Rob the sword. Okay. Okay. Damn, this thing is strong though. 68, 5 to 9, 48. I'll try this. Not sure how well that's gonna work, but got any zero cost? Yes, you do. Go. Damn it. It's almost staggered. So that's something. Okay, let's see. Structural movement. And you'll just be sitting there, I guess. Staggered. Nice. Damn. It transformed. Started scene, lose 1 blood. Character has 2 or less blood, use special combat scene. Character has 0 blood, use mouse attack page, lust for blood. Character did not use, it will be used on the 4th scene. Okay. Okay. It looks scary? Huh. Funny thing, I thought the same thing. Yeah, I already accepted I was gonna lose that guy. 124. Is that worth it? All librarians except the selected one are killed immediately. Gain max light capacity, light restoration, strength, protection, and haste. Okay, but the thing is, what about page restoration? Doesn't really work like that, huh? That one can be ignored. Sturdy defense. Seize your chance. Rush down. Slay. Slay. Damn. Seventeen to 22. Oh, I have a chance. Huh. Bye. Bye. Victory. Suppression Nosferatu complete. I did win! Woo! That was difficult. No more story there. Fear of water. He seemed lost. He was looking for something, but he didn't appear to know what he wanted to find. Single ally. On hit, inflict 1 bleed next scene, and gain 1 blood. Excludes mass attacks. Blood grants various effects depending on its amount, such as increasing attack damage at the cost of HP, taking stagger damage at the start of the scene, and granting strength. Wine. It maintains a human form, but a single drop of blood should be enough for it to shapeshift into a ferocious monster and spend the night on a rampage. Single ally. Upon defeating an enemy with bleed, all allies recover 10 HP and the selected librarians gains max blood. Vampirism. And the thirst would never truly be quenched. Single ally. Deal plus 2 to 4 damage and recover 2 to 5 HP upon attacking a target with bleed. Excludes mass attacks. Nice. Gotta complete the reception of someone, obtain the book of someone, and obtain the book of someone. And this one needs 3 books. Got it. Okay. But I think that's going to be all for today. I'm going to find someone to raid. And yeah, no one took down this star as long as you don't think about Liu Company that did it first. Or the Liu Association that did it at the start. Thanks for the fun stream. Thanks for coming. Got a lot done today? Yeah, I did. And someone pointed out before, and I'm starting to understand now, each of the abnormalities in a department follow a certain pattern. Such as Tifra is magical girls. And Gebra seems to be renowned beasts that are to be taken down. And Chesshead is Wizard of Oz. Chesshead is Wizard of Oz. Alright, I found someone to raid. Thank you everyone for coming. Tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow I'll be streaming more Library of Runa, getting even further into the game. I'll start tackling some more Row 2 Star of the City receptions. And I hope to see you there.